being here. Can you tell us something about your current role? Like, where are you working now?
My name is Jagdeed and I'm a teacher at Maples Collegiate, Seven Oaks School Division. I'm teaching grade 9 to 12 math, science and EAL math. Math means the e-credit courses.
Okay, how long have you been working there?
This is my fourth year. I was a teacher back in India and I taught there for 8 years. Then I came to Winnipeg and then finished my IET, the credits in education, and then after finishing the IET program in April and I got the job in September, means I gave some interviews and by the end of June that the division already hired me as a supply teacher, and then I started working at a middle years HC Every School in September 2010, and then in January 2011 I moved to the high school because I really have an experience in the high school and I really want to work in the high school students.
Okay, so what are the successes you had during your teaching in Winnipeg?
For me, even getting a job is a success. And then when I got a job, especially at Maples, when I moved to Maples, Maples is just such a big school and the demographics are very, very different. We do have students from almost all over the communities over there. And I was the first person, the first teacher who was a teacher with the color, especially an East Indian teacher. And the students, they like me and I started really wonderful programs. I feel I started wonderful programs over there, means like the dance club, the folk dance, and we do celebrate Diwali over there, and every year we celebrate Diwali, and division really helped me or helped us to conduct the Diwali celebration. More than 100 people join the Diwali Mela every year. And now this year my students are going to participate in the Manitoba provincial dance competition as well.
Okay, so now we'd like you to talk about some challenges.
Definitely, there are always some challenges, especially with an immigrant teacher. I feel there are some more challenges that initially, on my very first day, the kids were not really ready, especially one of my girl. She said, okay, for how long you are going to stay? I said, I'm here like for the next 6 months and I'm your science teacher. And she said, no, you are a sub, you are not going to be our teacher. And it's not easy even for the students to see somebody who's not just like that as a teacher. And even for the cultural perspective, I have a different perspective from some of my colleagues, some of my students, but within the 4 years, I feel that is not such a huge challenge because the students, when you explain your point of view, the people listen and then they try to understand what I'm saying.
Okay, so can you share something like working with students of similar backgrounds?
I mentioned that means I do teach math, science, some EL, means the e-credit courses, and I do work with the students, especially in the e-courses. Students for English is not their first language. I see the students with the very minimum English to a intermediate level of English, and we work with them and we teach them math and tell them the math vocabulary, and as moreover the dance program, the other things, because sometimes the students, they don't want to go to the jazz dance, they don't understand what's in the choir, what's going on. They really want something that they will understand, they will enjoy, rather than just going and sitting over there.
So how about when you work with students who speak the same language with you? How can you see you can help them?
This is a kind of difficult question because for me, at Maples we have like 400 or 500 students who speak my language, and when they speak my language, they come and see me. There's a parent, the administrators, they come and see me. Jagdeed, can you phone the parent? Can you do this favor for us? And there's sometimes the kids, they come and see me because they really need somebody that they can come and talk. They don't want to see a counselor. So I really talk to them if there's a family issue, if there's the problem in the friendship, or many more challenges. And then If I need to, then I do contact the counselor. Then I do make an arrangement with the principals, administrators, or VPs, and or maybe with the learning support. And there's not just one thing that I'm just doing. It depends upon a student, means what they need, or maybe they just need to talk to somebody, or maybe they just need a suggestion or a good listener. So sometimes easy to come and talk to a person who can speak their language. If there are students who are even born in Canada, they speak Punjabi at home and English in the school, but the cultural difference is huge. Sometimes they feel the parents are not understanding them. They just come and talk, and then if I need to, then I intervene. If I don't need to, then I won't. Means it depends. There's not, okay, you said this, so I really have to. I have to do the appropriate action.
Okay, so at last, we want you to give any advice for the other immigrant teachers. What would you say?
I will say, first come and complete your credits, know the system. For me, IET is a professional learning kind of gave me a professional atmosphere that really helped me to grow me as a teacher. I won't be successful without this program if I don't have a background knowledge, if I don't know the curriculum, if I don't know how the Manitoban classrooms work. If somebody will throw me in the class, I'm pretty much sure that I will quit teaching and probably do some other job. So if the new immigrant teachers, they will come and join and know the system before they will go to the class. I will suggest if they can do the practicum, they can do the voluntary work and know the system rather than jumping to a job and just, oh, we are not getting a job, and make some connections. And connections means I heard from other people, oh, we are not getting a job because we are not able to make the connections. Go and do some volunteer work. This is my 5th year in Canada, and I still do a lot of volunteer work. When I was working at the Safeway, I missed teaching and I started working with the Bright Futures. Now they named it as a Wayfinders. I go like twice a week and teach the kids because that's my passion. And that's really helped me to grow. If I won't really do the volunteer work, then I don't know where else I will be right now without IET and a volunteer. So for the new teachers, I just say, try your best, have some faith in you, make connections, you will definitely get a job.
Thank you very much. That's very inspiring. Thank you.